What's going on, y'all? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Toya with the T in the building. Thank you for joining me. Well, thank you for joining me on this happy Tuesday. Yet another day, another dollar, y'all. We out here getting it, getting it. But again, Toya with the T on the line, and I want to welcome you to the tea room. All right, you guys. So if you know any artists or any people who do music, maybe you want your music featured on a new platform and help get your craft out there. Go ahead and hit up your girl. Holla at your girl. I'm looking to feature new artists, new music on my background so I can go ahead and showcase. Go ahead and hit me up on that, man. Stay tuned. So, also coming soon to a city near you if you're in the ATL or the surrounding area. I'm gonna be coming to you with hidden blessings, man. We're gonna be hiding money around the city, and we're gonna be dropping clues by pictures. We're gonna post them up all over the place, and you're gonna be able to find your way into some money, man. So make sure y'all stay tuned next week for that. Make sure y'all go follow me on Facebook, man. Say Whatever Radio is the newest, hottest new internet radio station with me, yours truly, Toya with the T on the line. So if you are an artist, you know an artist, whether you're doing hip hop, music, poetry, you name it, hit me up, holla at your girl so I can get you played and on the line and we can make sure the world knows who you are. But thank you for joining me, you guys. So I am starting up this new podcast called Tea Time, of course, with your girls truly, Toya with the T. And I'm going to take this time to be able to see what we can come up with. All right. So now, for those of you guys who watch me on Facebook, y'all watch my show, Toy with the T, formerly on DKM Radio. And now I'm branching off doing my own thing, which I am starting ABE1 Network, All About Excellence, or All Black Excellence Network. You can check me out at abe1.network. We're going to be featuring all independent artist activities on there. And you can also check me out on my new station now, which is called Say Whatever Radio. I'm working on the specifics, but again, in order to make this thing happen, I'm gonna need some artists. So if you guys got some music and y'all want to play, y'all want me to hear it, let me know. In the meantime, I'm gonna be working on these restrictions so I can be my own radio station, independent everything over here. So thank you for joining me. What in the world is going on? Hello. Hi, Anna. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, girl. Okay, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I can hear you. All right, we got a caller. That's my co-host, Miss Anna. Thank you very much. So, Anna, I was just explaining to everybody, um, Toya with the T, giving them the rundown. I'm doing some recording so I can go ahead and get ready to post these things on YouTube. But I'm basically just telling them, welcome them to the show and letting them know what we have in line today to be talked about. I was telling them about hidden blessings that are going to be coming up soon. And I'm glad you called because we're going to go ahead and dive into this topic. I am. I guess StreamYard is one of them. Twitch, along with some equipment, and now I am trying to work my way onto the Anchor podcast. All right, so if you would just be patient with me for just a little bit, and we're gonna go ahead and get started on this topic and see if we can get to some truth. Welcome to the tea room, you guys. Toy with a T. If you can like and share this broadcast, I would definitely appreciate it. But we're definitely ready to get this show on the road. So, all right. So I'm just setting up my recordings, and we going from now. Raw footage, y'all. All right. Good afternoon. Welcome to the tea room with Toy with the T and my co-host on the line, Miss Anna from Lunchtime with Anna. Hey, Miss Anna, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. I'm just trying to make sure I got everything set up well here for people to hear you. And we can go from there. So give me 1 second. All right. So we're going to work on the episode builder right now, and we're going to talk about a couple of things we're going to talk about and a couple of the topics that we're going to go through real quickly until we get to the meat and potatoes. All right. So ultimately, I don't know if you guys heard it or not, but there's an article going around where the star of Empire, he had a little issue. He had a SWAT standoff for about 9 hours. The young man that plays Hakeem from Empire, he's had some drama going on, and there was a SWAT standoff about domestic violence. And then also, I'm going to talk about this Jaguar right video that we have going around the internet, something that's very controversial. And then, of course, most importantly, I think we're going to go ahead and get started off with this hot topic issue of the platinum plan with our president, Donald Trump. So let's start it off with the platinum plan. So our president has incited a plan that he wants to propose to the African American community, the Black community, the community of people of color, as far as part of a strategy to win this next election. I don't know if you guys have looked at it, but he came to Atlanta a couple of days ago. They were touching bases on some things with human trafficking, as well as rolling out this plan for Black empowerment, Black economic empowerment, without the help of Black people. However, it's the platinum plan. I'm a little touched by the platinum plan. Like, what are you trying to say about the platinum plan? Here we come with the bling bling. And I feel like, this is just, here we go again. What we using to try to attract Black people. We're going to use the platinum plan, what they're rolling out. So for those of you who don't know about it, I need you guys to go ahead and Google it, check it out, see what they're talking about. And we're going to talk about a couple of things that, they assume to attempt with the platinum plan. So, Anna, have you heard of this plan?
I have.
All right. What are your thoughts about this plan?
It's about as true as the border control or the border wall. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. If you listen to what he said, jobs, I mean, a lot of it has already been being worked on for many years. It's already things that are on the table. How are you going to make more jobs when there's less jobs than ever right now because of COVID? Think about it. How? It's nearly impossible. You can't reproduce new things when we're right now in the middle of a pandemic crisis,
Absolutely.
So for me, I don't believe it. I just really don't. You have to be realistic and not just believe any little thing that you hear. You know what I'm saying? So for me, roll it out a little bit better than that for me to believe what you're saying. You just can't believe everything any politician says, period. You've got to look at the evidence behind it.
Absolutely. And I totally agree. The platinum plan, like I said, totally offended by the name. However, let's just move forward past that. Let's just say, from a marketing strategy aspect, that is something that's captivating. It does capture the ones that don't normally vote, the ones that focus on the bling bling. Let's just say it works. Me personally, I figure if I'm going to accept the bribe, I'm going to go for the gusto. Okay, and 500 billion is just not enough for the 42 million Black people that's in the United States, and it's a good start. But we're not going to negate reparations. for a platinum plan. And that's like kind of like what I feel like that is. 500 billion is a good start, but we need consistent. If you're going to start off with 500 billion with these rules that are a given, in order to operate and be successful in society, you must have jobs, you must have housing. There's some things that are just a given that if not, you're going to be overthrown. That's what they do. They recycle the same ideas, the same needs that never get met term after term after term. And then yet the only ones that's left in ruins is us. So with the platinum plan, not only do I think that not only should we consider revising and adding to this plan, but we should probably also look for a consistent amount of money that is going to help create long term worth. Only again because 400 and some odd years of being deprived, beaten in their whole, I mean, everyone's destiny changed because a certain group of people decided to get it done for free. Can you imagine the millions and millions of dollars that would have um, contributed to generation wealth if each one of our ancestors were paid for those jobs? So, the platinum plan is a good start. However, we need to read it a little bit more and we need to take that and run with it, man, because it's just a game that we have coming back and forth, that is part of what creates America. So now let me just run through a couple of things that has to do with this platinum plan. $500 billion in black communities. I love that number. For those of you that know Toya with the T, that's my number. 550 billion has always been the goal. You close Trump, but you still ain't the Lord. Me and the Lord said 550. The team, we gotta knock it out the water. But that's good. Good start. To create more jobs, increase access to capital in black communities, to lower the cost of health care. Don't lower the cost of healthcare. Just stop killing us. That's all I'm saying. And support
So
black owned businesses.
may I answer to that when it comes to the healthcare? It's
Absolutely.
kind of frustrating because we had former President Barack Obama who did start this trend,
Right.
who wanted to make sure that people who had and then weak,
Right.
who had no money were able to get insured, or little money, or were the working class. So it's kind of like you're taking praise for something that was already there and taking it away from somebody, and that's adding salt to the wound.
Right.
After you've kind of taken out of kind of signed, not kind of, you've just kind of overturned anything that he's done for his legacy. It's kind of insulting, and for you to say that healthcare, that was already something that was in progress. And people listen to what these politicians say, don't just fall into any little thing. I like the fact that they're helping out small businesses, but this should be something that he should have been doing already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially as minorities, this should be done, what they call minorities in this country. And if we all stuck together, we would be majority. And I always say that, Toya. That's all I had to say about that.
Yeah. Absolutely. Totally agree with you, Anna. Trump, Trump, Trump. The thing also we need to recognize is that, when you're assuming a position such as the president, you're not by yourself and not all decisions are made by you. You do have people who are assigned to be able to give you advice and tell you what topics and agendas you should go after. And, that's why it's very important that no matter who you are, whether you have book smart or not, whether you're multimillionaire, uh, television reality show host, or just your average everyday business person, you got to have common sense. And when people start to come to you and tell you or have a conversation with you, um, about anything. You need to have common sense in being able to, make the best uh, choices and decisions and judgments on some of these things because our commander in chief is just, forgive me, because he's our commander in chief, but he's an idiot, and I'm not uh, the smartest in the world. I'm just a little girl from Brooklyn. I know the basics. I know the difference between right and wrong. Let's say it like that. I don't have many years of political knowledge or presence or even education, but I do know that some of the things that he's doing are unethical and unacceptable as far as behavior. And just from going to school, getting degrees. I don't go get degrees to be a changed person. I go get degrees to still be me and have the same knowledge that I feel operates the world. But I mean, just overall, I know that the ethics and the integrity that we teach about and speak about when it comes to education, he does not possess. And that's a big problem for me. But so I think another thing that's near and dear to the heart of us when it comes to the situation is uh, Republicans. So just recently, with us not only finding a ton of other things about our president, we also have confirmed, which is something we already knew, um, the ability to pay taxes and how much taxes he paid on his own money. And this is something that we talk about with the rich all the time. The rich, the powerful, the one who makes the $400 million on an annual basis are the people who pay zero and $750 in taxes. Meanwhile, the little guys like me and you who might make 50 or 60,000 a year, 25,000 a year, we pay the most on an annual basis when it comes to taxes. So now, I don't know for those of you that know the story behind Trump and how he got a lot of his businesses bailed out and bankrupted. But I did some research a long time ago when he became president, and it was explained that he hired some of the most intelligent accountants there was. He had them go tooth and nail over every law he possibly could get them that he could pay for them to go and find every nook and cranny and everything he could get to find a way to pay the absolute lowest and keep all the money he invested in everything. $91 million was the amount that, if I'm not mistaken, was a refund of return from the federal government that he got, that after they went through every nook and cranny was legal. One of the biggest reasons why they could not get him to come up off that paperwork is because of the laws and statutes. That's between him and the United States. He's not supposed to be able to expose that to them and all this, that, and the third. And now you want him to violate that by exposing it. And now here it is when we hit the fan. We know the rich pay less than us. But now here's proof. Here's proof that our commander in chief, President Donald Trump, paid zero or maybe not even $1,000 on taxes, and he's a millionaire. And when I tell you the those of us who are considered to be below poverty should be outraged. We should be outraged. But that's the deal. It turned out to be legal, right? They're having issues. It's been proven this is what they're doing. And now Republicans, they don't see anything wrong with it. Anna, what's your take on that?
Are you kidding me? Get rid of it.
How you feel about the Republicans and their inability to understand that what Donald Trump did should be unacceptable? He's a con artist.
And this is my take on it. And I'm sorry, I was kind of distracted there. As you know, I have a teenager testing right beside me. So, this is my take. It's no secret to anybody I'm a registered Republican. Okay, but ethically and morally, there's just things that you do. When I'm hearing people say that, okay, Biden is some type of child predator, I've yet to see one charge pressed against Biden for any of that. Biden has lost his wife, his child. I can sympathize a little bit more with that. Okay, but when you're sitting here and you're saying, I want to give the public, and then I'm going to keep answering your question. When he talks about the school system and the charter schools, you guys, Debbie Savoy, is that her name? Is Savoy? She's already doing this. Okay, there's already charter schools in all communities. One of the best charter schools in this area, in the outskirts of Atlanta, I would say, which would be this area because we all live in the outskirts of Atlanta, right?
Right.
Nationwide is Stillwell. Stillwell is in the poorest county, or not the poorest, let me not say that, in what a lot of people call the Forgotten County, because a lot of these programs were taken away and taken to other counties when people moved further up north. I'll just leave it there. Okay?
Right.
So with that being said, with that being said, they turn around and they expect you to just believe this lie. You guys listen to what is going on. As people who actually live in these sectors, or check and see what has actually been done, or whether the program's already running before he's even talking about this. Because there's already charter schools. That's what her plan is. That's why he hired her Secretary of Education, which so many people are against. I don't know that I'm so much against charter schools. I think they are more one-on-one. But that's just my opinion, Right. On the other hand, for anybody to be blinded enough to think, well, and you can legally find loopholes for this, for that. Okay, I look at it like this. You can legally find loopholes for this, for that. And what you did was legal. But was it ethical? Are you truly doing the right thing? Can you stand in front of God? And this is always going to be my question to all of you. Can you stand in front of God and say, system in any way, I did what the law said? Because I'm going to tell you guys something. I'm into a salary where I have an income in my household of 3 figures. I pay bukus of taxes. Okay? I'm trying to write off everything. Is that fair for the upper working class? Is that really fair to all of you guys that are sitting here and donating and doing this and doing that? And I can trick the system and find not to help others, but why not if God blessed me with a higher salary? Isn't that what our system is? Frustrating, because I believe people should work. I believe that no one in the nation, unless you were born with a disability or you are an elder, or have an actual disability, should you be receiving any type of assistance, when it comes to SSI and all that stuff, SSDI, injured or stuff like that. But, when you're seeing people, and I'm sure, Toya, you have a few family members, I got a few, they good and well know they can be working. And what are they doing? Sitting at home, collecting all types of government assistance. I think that's the few that everybody gets upset with, but how are you comparing that to who we are
as a whole,
as a nation, as a whole?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So for me, when it comes to the whole backing him up on all these taxes, truthfully, ethically, did he do this all with integrity? Did he do it all morally? I mean, it all boils down to the same thing. Did he do the right thing? Because every other president did pay taxes in a high amount. I'm hearing people as ignorant say, oh, but their salary. No, these presidents had other salaries besides being a president. Okay, they had other sources of income. How is it that you're just paying $750? Not even a 16-year-old pays that little bit of taxes.
Right.
And it's just a matter of you're that greedy where you got to continue to keep your money but can't share it with others.
Right.
And who knows if those businesses that he supposedly no longer runs or owns are still somehow, some way affiliated with his family, which I don't know. I can't speak on because I'm not there. I'm not running these businesses.
Right.
And he's just giving himself the money. What about the rest of America? And it's upsetting that people would actually turn their face to this because it's morally wrong.
And you're right, and that it is, but you'll be surprised what makes the majority of America. You know, these things have gone unspoken for so long. And just because some of us have evolved and turned from our ways, not everyone has. This is what helped build America. You know, we keep forgetting that America was built from those people that were outcasted and exiled from other places. The robbers, the criminals, the thieves. And they got together and basically stole, manipulated, utilized the system, found the cracks when they slaughtered hundreds and thousands of Native Americans to create what we now know today as America. As they bought over, went and found some of our people to give us their people, well, to give them us to bring us over here to work for free. I mean, the whole devised plan on American how it was created. Well, I mean, it's like, are we surprised? We can't be. Because if we were, the very where we are now, we wouldn't be here. Just to know our past, just to know what we've been through, to be here again, we should have seen this coming. We've been taking this stuff for granted. We know what's been going on. We've been allowing all of this stuff to happen, from the human trafficking to the molestation of the kids to even now with snitching. Oh, don't snitch. Oh, don't snitch. So we all gonna know who shot your mama, and just ain't nobody gonna say nothing. I mean, that's the America on it. Because had it been Barack, we'd been coming for him too. But see, Barack didn't have a chance to get blamed for everything. One thing we know as people of color is we don't get room to mess up. You already gunning for me. We don't get room to be teeter-tottering and fooling with you clowns. And those of us that do, us house Negroes that do, they already know you sold out. You done already made your sacrifice in front of them. But for those of us that know how this game go, we know we gotta run faster, jump higher, be quicker, and for sure, we can't be getting caught up in no foolishness because it's not gonna happen. Because they've been waiting since I came out of my mother's womb to pin any and everything they could on me, whether I did it or not. And just fighting that right there is enough in its own. This goes back to the letter, the Jim Crow letter. This is what they say about each other. This is the respect level they have. And when I say about each other, this is for the house Negro too. They got that same respect for them, but it's levels. They're not gonna let the level of the house Negro interfere with the level of white on white. White people can kill each other. You just can't kill us. Y'all kill each other, but we can kill you. No. But neither here nor there. It's time for change, you guys. It's unacceptable, but this is America. This is not only America, this is the majority of America. And this is the America that's going to show its nasty face at the next election. So prepare to be mad because Trump's going to get this next four. Happens. I'm just telling you what I feel in my heart, spirit, and soul. I've been calling out a couple of things for a couple of years now, but ain't nobody trying to hear me. But I'm letting you know it's going to get deep real quick. Here we go with an unstable connection. See, listen, I'm on a whole nother platform. And here we go. It said I'm unstable. But listen, I'm going to go ahead and skim through the rest of this. That was my co-host, Miss Anna Quiones, having our feedback on this president of ours with this money issue. But in the meantime, let's talk about some hot topics that we've been going across today. Say that anything is racially motivated, but we are going to say that it's just We've been saying it's racially motivated. They've been saying it's not, but it just keeps on happening. North Carolina man charged with murder for repeatedly running over black men after argument over a bucket. That happened in North Carolina. See, America? But then we'd be over exaggerating, wouldn't we? When we said it's racially motivated. Yeah, well, aiming to kill. Look at LaShira Norwood, Fulton County's first female sniper. You go, girl. First female sniper of Fulton County. Because we about that business. Some people ain't doing it right, and girls are standing up doing everything. See, a lot of things girls could stand up and do because the guys were too. I'm gonna behave myself and not call y'all what I really want to call y'all, but y'all were just too guy to let us do our thing in every division. And then when we did want to rise, you would do little spiteful, evil, wicked stuff because we were girls and you felt like we had a place. And instead of helping us learn and master these arts and trades like we should as a team, some fought against us. But here we have it. Fulton County's first female sniper. Go, Miss Norwood. LaShira Norwood. I'm going to try to reach out to my girl. See if I can get an interview, honey. Because I would love, 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 love to talk to this one, honey. Sharp shooter. You don't want to play with her. You don't want to make her mad. You know how some of you male officers, y'all a little, aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Try that with her. Try that with her. I want to see how that's going to work for you. Try that with her, please. All right, let's see some more in the news, y'all. We're going to keep it moving forward. Qualified from a volleyball match for wearing a hijab. So she couldn't wear her head covering that we all know that's what Muslims wear because of their belief. Their belief, they say, hey, look, we're going to eliminate a lot of this other foolishness. Keep yourself covered so ain't nobody got to be seeing how gorgeous and beautiful and long your hair is. Keep your face and your skin and your arms and your legs and your feet and your toes because every little part of your body is just gorgeous and beautiful and it just make everybody want to fall in love with you. And you got to keep all that covered up because we don't want that carrying on. And that's why they wear that stuff there because that's what their religion say. They don't want nobody but their husbands to see them, honey. And so now here they come trying to interact with us because, land of the free. And she can't wear her own head covering that she wears in her face because we the land of the free on a volleyball match. A volleyball match. Are you kidding me? So again, we not turning up right now. A volleyball match, a hijab, what it's gonna choke her or something like that. What's the problem? This is what I'm talking about, America. We in schools suspended people over hairdos and hijabs. Did I say that right? I did. Hairdos and hijabs. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't even fool with the Muslim faith like that because I'm not with all that. But I'm going to respect your gangster. So we don't see anything wrong with what Donald Trump did with make getting all that money back, stealing, basically in a nutshell. That's what it is. But we suspended people for hairdos and hijabs. I think I'm going to reach out to another person and I'm going to try to see if I can find out who this young lady is and reach out to her. Her name is Naja Akil. Naja Akil of Tennessee. And she's an athlete for Valor of Collegiate Prep in Tennessee. I'm going to see if I can reach out to her. But not only that, that reminds me of another story of a little young man that we call Tink in Texas, who, because he has some gorgeous flowing on his head, they wanted him to put his hair in a ponytail. And not only that, they wanted him to put on a dress if he was going to wear his hair like that. Now, never mind the fact that he's a baby and he's not big enough to make the own decision to cut his hair. And grandma wants to give him that right. Wait till you get big enough and you cut your own hair. But for right now, I'm going to let it grow. And he's cool with that. So now they want him to identify as a transgender girl and put a dress on if he does not cut his hair. This reminds me of that same thing. But we're too blind to see. We don't have any common sense that just everything that they tell us is what we do. Zombies. Every time I see The Walking Dead, I promise you, I feel like that's how they feel about us. And they're putting it on TV and they're showing us subliminally how they feel about us. And we're just eating it up. So she was suspended. She couldn't play volleyball because she had a hijab. Are we not past that yet, America? Let's hold people responsible for who did it. Let's not punish the kids. That's her head wrap. That's her headwear. Like, are you kidding me? So it's time. Homeschool, Corona. Do you know what you taught us, Corona? That we need to learn how to homeschool our kids because our kids are getting tormented in these schools. I guess if we're gonna get our kids tormented, we need to be getting tormented at our home by our own parents. Because this is ridiculous. Now imagine a child who's getting tormented by their parents. Their only way out, their only way of eating, their only way of socializing is school. And when you go to school, you gotta deal with this. You gotta deal with another group of adults. Forget the kids. Another group of adults sending you through changes. And you are born into this religion. I don't understand it. I don't understand it, you guys. What else we got in news? We got a few minutes left, you guys. I'm gonna just go ahead and wrap this up real quick. Did we talk about the young man from Empire? Yeah, I think my next story. That's what it's about. Yeah, actor Brashear Gray arrested by SWAT team. 9 hour standoff. 9 hour standoff. Domestic violence. What was he thinking? What you got going on? What y'all got going on? Why all you superstars getting money and lose y'all mind? Is that Illuminati stuff everybody be talking about? You went somewhere and you let them bust your booty and then you got mad and then went back to your wife and then beat her up because you didn't want to fight them or something. Why you do that, boy? Little boy, who you think you is putting your hands on somebody? Let's read the story, y'all, shall we? Empire actor Brashear Gray arrested by SWAT team on domestic assault charges. Police arrested Empire actor Brashear Gray on domestic violence charges after a 9 hour standoff with SWAT in the Phoenix suburb of Goodyear. That was on Monday. Sunday night about 10:15, police responded to a 911 call where a female victim had said that she was assaulted at her home by her husband, who she identified as the actor on the TV series Empire, Brashear Gray. Now, you know, at a time like this, you got to be what you it's real when you call the police down because we know you can call the police and it won't happen. Like, you know, you got to be real careful calling the police this day. So her injuries were non life threatening and she was treated and released. Police said, adding that the detectives and the victim's advocate continued to assist her after she was discharged from the hospital. When cops got to their home, Gray refused to come outside and speak with the officers. At that point, Goodyear SWAT and the crisis negotiation team were called out to assist. About 9 hours later, he was taken into custody without incident just after 7 a.m. Monday morning, arrested and booked into the Maricopa County Jail on domestic violence charges. Gray played Hakeem Lyon on the groundbreaking hip hop drama, which ended its sixth and final season earlier than expected due to coronavirus pandemic lockdown. Empire creators hope to give, hey, what are you doing? Help to give groundbreaking series proper ending since final season abruptly ended due to coronavirus. The actor also raps under the name Yaz the Greatest. The show was canceled after star Jeffrey Smollett alleged he had been attacked and was later accused of fabricating the assault. He had pled guilty to charges. Honey, 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 honey. What is wrong with y'all? Why y'all get y'all some money now? Y'all lose y'all damn mind? Hakeem, what's wrong with you, boy? You think it's a joke? You ain't had that right one yet, I'm telling you. That's why I can't get no Hollywood husband. Cause if anybody finna be getting beat round chill, it finna be you and not me. But the Lord done delivered me from that. But let me tell you something. If anybody gonna have power to whoop if thou butteth, it's gonna be me. I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna do that. You need your butt whooped, little boy. Run up on chick. Run up on it. I got the tea for you. Run up on over here, baby. And I promise you, you're gonna learn today. You're gonna learn today. Listen, that's it for me, y'all. Toya with the T on the line, testing out my equipment, having yet another day, another show. Just had to go ahead and talk about this platinum plan with our president Donald Trump, man. Just wanted to see exactly hey, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? Another day, another dollar, y'all. I need y'all to stay tuned. Make sure you follow me on all my social media. Toya with the T, ToyaWitDatea on all social media. Check me out on Instagram, Facebook, Live Me, TikTok, Periscope. You name it, I'm there. Stay tuned for the link. Make sure you stay tuned. Look out for the show. We got one show already to take over Atlanta. Watch me and my crew. We're working on Atlanta entrepreneurs right now. Make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you stay tuned to podcast, The Tea Room, with me, Toya the Tea. I'm doing everything, man. Make sure you go to the website. If you need your stuff promoted, we got free promotions on allblackeverythinglist.com. Go ahead and hit me up. Email me. Whatever you want promoted, let's talk about it. To goblackpromo@gmail.com. Goblackpromo@gmail.com. That's where you can send me whatever it is you choose that you want to have promoted. Go to the website, get your stuff promoted. Also, make sure you check me out. When we get finished creating our content, you're going to be able to find us at one place. Well, two places, but they're kind of connected. You're going to find us at abe1.com. ABE, that's that All About Excellence 1.network, which also stands for All Black Excellence. But they can't handle all of that. So I'm trying to be universal. And I'm going to say ABE Network, All About Excellence, All Black Everything. You're going to find me there. Go check out the show. In the meantime, between time, I need y'all to be safe. I need y'all to make sure you come back. Make sure you leave your feedback, man. Let me know how you like this. And of course, I got to end this with a bang, man. My homegirl. The music that I love the most. This is my coming on beat and my going off beat. I love y'all. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Leave your feedback. Leave your comments. Like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for hidden blessings. Yeah, I'm going to be giving away some money. If you're in the Atlanta area, you got to stay tuned. I'm going to post pictures. I'm going to be stashing cash. You're going to be able to look at my website, see where I stash the cash. You'll be able to go get it. And the only thing I need you to do is post it once you find it. That's it. That's all I need you to do. But yo, thank you so much for joining me. I had a great time. Toya with the Tea. The Tea Room. Ain't no sweat. It's time to take it to the streets, y'all. We're about to wrap it up. I want to thank you. Shout out to everybody for joining me. What's up, Mom? How you doing? Family, my brothers, my sisters, my nieces, my nephews. Hey, y'all. Love y'all. everybody that made it possible for me to be on the air. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you feel the need that you want to holler at me or you want me to promote something for you, go to goblackpromo@gmail.com. Maybe you would like to contribute and help me stay on the air. I'm just getting started, but I got big things coming. We're going to have inventions and investments and just all kind of stuff going on. So make sure you go to the website, check it out. Make sure you go to all my social media, check it out. And if you would like to send any kind of donation or anything to help the cause, you can do that at $ ABE1 Network. That's $ ABE1 Network on Cash App. You can even do to $ Lady Chariot on Cash App. That's the transportation company. And here we go. Hello, may I help you?
Hey, Toya. It's Anna. I'm back. I just wanted to see if you needed me.
Okay, yeah, no, I was just wrapping it up, boo. Letting them know that they're gonna be able to find us here. We're gonna be putting this schedule together. You know, this is my test run. So when I get done, I'm gonna call you back and then we can see how we can put this all together. It should be about 2:45 by then.
All right, Mama. We'll talk because I'm here with Nathaniel. All right.
Okay, baby.
All right.
Bye. Why does it keep only going to that? I'm gonna need to do something like that from there. But anyway, so what we're gonna do? I'm not even gonna edit it. This is raw footage, y'all. This is raw footage. You get bloopers and all. First episode. All right. I've been saying for a long time that I was gonna come on the studio, but I hadn't. But now it's here. This is the background. Welcome to my humble abode. Welcome to the tea room. Welcome to the tea room. If you're an artist, you want your music played, you want an interview, go ahead and holler at your girl. Get at me. Go blackpromo@gmail.com. This your girl Toya with the C. I love y'all. Bye. Go buy this album on iTunes. Ladies in full effect. The meaning of life. No sweat.